Hello, welcome into state tournament coverage, and I guess a little thing that we do, we wanted to make you aware of it. It's called Arkansas Sports Now. We do podcasting beyond just doing state tournaments. We got 13,000 subscribers, so I feel like we need to engage those subscribers a little bit more.
Yeah.
And so anyway, we do a little bit of everything. We talk with sports, talking Razorbacks. In fact, right now, Razorbacks up on Missouri, surprisingly right now, 30-17. Without Acuff right now. I mean, it's
taking them to the woodshed
right
at Columbia.
Playing really well right now. And so anyway, we just want to talk a little bit about what's going on with the Hogs. We want to talk a little bit about what's going on around the state and state tournament time. And, of course, we've got action here coming up at Morrilton with, let's see, the first game is Pea Ridge and Robinson. Second game is Shiloh and Hall, and then we'll have a break. And then we'll have Pulaski Academy and Southside in the nightcap, along with Mills and Magnolia.
Yep.
Got some great games.
Great games. It's been a great week. We've had a lot of fun doing it. And, yeah, we're happy to have y'all join us today as we bring you all four of these games in the semifinals. These teams punching their ticket on to the Spa City. It's going to be a great day here for Morrilton.
Hey, you had already said this, but Trevin Brazil has 11 points in 14 minutes right now. It's just surprising with Darius Acuff out. You didn't. I'll be honest with you. I kind of chalked it up as a loss, even with Acuff in. I just thought they'd go, they'd lose. They've already kind of got everything in front of them. It's all basically set.
There's still a chance if Bama lost to Auburn today that we could
get the two. Yeah.
If we win, obviously, we got to do that.
I feel like the draw is about the same.
Right.
You know,
it's
between
all about when do you play Florida?
Right. Exactly. The 2 and the 3 is about the different color jersey that you wear on Saturday if you make it that far. So, anyway, but been a great week around the state of Arkansas as far as high school sports go. We have been here, like I said, we've watched a lot of good basketball. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to give you some scores here from around the state, and actually really more semifinalists from around the state, kind of get you up to date if you don't already know about who is playing. And we're going to start in the boys in 1A. And in the boys in 1A, a little bit, I would say some surprises. Curly's Ridge Academy, a 3 seed out of the 2, which that 2 region is really, really good over there. They made it. They're taking on Clarendon here today. And then Earl and Jasper will be taking each other on. Those 2 have kind of been at the top of our polls all year long.
Right. Yeah, not a big surprise there.
And then in 2A, right now, I know that England and Barton playing each other for a chance. That's going to be a battle. I mean, just a war. Sloan Hendricks and Mount Vernon and Nola. Sloan Hendricks beat Hector yesterday, 52-49, coming back from an 8-point deficit coming into the fourth quarter in that one. Mount Vernon and Nola started playing really well toward the end of the year.
Yes, sir.
And one of those 2 is going to battle out for a chance to play either England or Barton. You got to think one of those 2 right there, England or Barton, probably the favorites to win that. But, I mean, we thought there were favorites here too, and then it didn't play out, right?
Yeah, that's
they got a 4 seed played in the semis here.
Right,
so.
right. Pea Ridge about to play as a 4 seed right now. That's why you play the games. I think Southside's a 3 seed. Actually, Robinson's a 3 seed. The only 1 seed that's left on the girls' side is Pulaski Academy.
Yeah, so Pea Ridge, our Cinderella.
A little bit. Yeah, I think that's a fair label for them.
Not dressed in yellow.
Right. But, on the boys' side of the 3A, Bergman taking on Newport and Rivercrest taking on Osceola. Rivercrest is an interesting case because they got Jaden Young back. We have a connection with them from 4 years ago now, or whatever you want to call it, 2023.
Yeah.
The freshman group there, which didn't really stick together, but they still have some remnants of it. Jaden Young was the main one. He stayed at Rivercrest. He tears his ACL in the fall in football, and who would have thought? But the first game of regionals, that kid is out there, and they play the Flippin' Bobcats. Flippin' is a team that, very good basketball team, stayed in the top of the state for most of the year, and basically top 4. I would say all year long, top 3 even. And Rivercrest knocks them off in round 1.
Jaden Young was a flipping nightmare.
Right. Yes, he was. He really was. Now they
How many
play.
did he get in that? It was 20-something, almost 30.
What's that?
he got almost 30 in that game.
He had 25, I think.
His first game back from the ACL. Insane.
So anyway, Rivercrest taking on Osceola, which that's a rivalry game. Rivercrest has already beaten Osceola without Jaden Young. So that's going to be an interesting matchup.
For sure.
Of course, here in the 4A, if you've been watching and following, Hall taking on Shiloh Christian right here at 1:30, and then Magnolia taking on Mills at 7:30. Those two games are going to be incredible games. There's really good games all over the state today. Farmington taking on Marion in the 5A, and all 1 seeds, by the way, in the 5A.
Mm-hmm.
Benton taking on Parkview. So
it's going to be a good one right
that
there.
Final Four is going to be fun. And then in the 6A, in the semifinals, you have Little Rock Central taking on North Little Rock, Central 4 versus Central 2, Central 1 Bryant taking on West 2 Fayetteville for the opportunity to go into Hot Springs. So that's the boys roundup there. Let's go to the girls real quick. And we're working fast through this. We usually sit down and we talk about different aspects, especially with the Hogs. But right now we've got 14 minutes on the clock, and we're going to cut this fairly shortly here. But we wanted you to know we do podcasting. We try to do it a couple times a week at least, and hopefully in the off season we get into it a little bit more. Yeah. Here we go, 1A girls real quick. Every year this happens, I feel like, with the 1A girls. You have the Region 2 always sends at least 3 of the semifinalists, and actually they have all 4 of them this time.
Wow, impressive.
Earl and Viola taking on each other in the girls, and North Fork and West Side taking on each other. You got to feel like West Side and Earl are kind of on the collision course to take on each other there. In the 2A, big news out of the 2A was undefeated Poen came in, lost to Southside B Branch there at home. That's crazy in itself, losing that one. But you've got Southside B Branch and Sloan Hendricks taking on each other. Dirks and Quitman for the right to go to the Spa City in 2A. In 3A, and I know your heart's broken when we get to 3A here, Greenland and Manila.
Yes. You're good.
Put my arm around you.
It's all right.
Dover went down, I know.
Tough area to play at.
It is. It's tough. And then McGee taking on Mountain View. You got to think Mountain View's got a great shot. I think Greenland's got a great shot, but I'm going to tell you, playing over there, at Osceola, Manila's going to have an advantage there for sure.
Yeah. I think Greenland's going to win that one, though, pretty well.
Yeah. We'll see.
From what I've heard, unless it just is more difficult to win there than we think.
4-seeded Pea Ridge taking on 3rd-seeded Robinson as they're getting ready to warm up here in just a moment. Southside and Pulaski Academy, that's going to be a great matchup with the nightcap tonight on the girls. And then in 5A, you've got Farmington girls. I don't even have to look. Farmington girls are in it.
Oh, yeah, we know that.
Green County Tech, East Warren and West Warren, and then Nettleton and Mountain Home. Mountain Home pulled off the upset over Valonia and won that one 58-48 yesterday. Those teams have been at the top of our polls for a lot of the year, and I just clicked on the wrong one. As you probably hear the buzzer going off as Pea Ridge and Robinson getting ready to play each other. And then in the 6A, we've got, looks like Harbor and Bentonville West on one side, North Little Rock and North Side on the other. So that is your roundup of the state semifinals here in the state. Guys, I know it was fast, and we kind of run through it a little bit. We got to get to it here so we can get it ready for the next stream. But you guys have anything you want to add, and anything you want to kind of talk about real quick?
Just exciting week of basketball. It's one that everybody looks forward to every year. And last year we got to do 3A, this year at 4A, and it's just been really exciting. You get to see the fans come from all over the state and really celebrate these teams and these players, and that's what we're trying to do too.
Sure.
is just celebrate that you've made it this far and really get some exposure for these players and give an opportunity for them to be seen. And so it's been a really good week of basketball, and we've learned a lot about these programs, and it's going to be an exciting day. 4 seed and 3 seed coming up, which totally unexpected, but that's just how the state tournament goes. And so
Yes.
it's going to be a lot of fun to see which of these teams goes to Hot Springs.
Yes, sir. Just to piggyback off of what Carson said a little bit, it's just been a fun week. Great basketball here at Morrilton. Morrilton's been a fabulous host. They've laid out the red carpet for us here at the Arkansas Sports Network. I want to appreciate Bobby Swafford again, everything he does with the AAA and helping us get this connection going and letting us be able to stream these games. We work hard at this. We enjoy it. We're fans, but we try to bring you the best coverage, the best analysis, the best broadcasting in the games. It really means a lot to us for y'all to have that in front of you, and all the nice things that y'all say in the comments. We really appreciate it. That doesn't go unnoticed. We assure you, and it's just a lot of fun. So we hope y'all are enjoying it, and we're just trying to put our best foot forward. And we've got 4 more games here today, and it's going to be a blast.
So, again, we're getting ready to cut the stream, and we're going to go to Pea Ridge and Robinson. Again, thank you for joining us. We just wanted to make you aware. We do high school podcasting. We do college podcasting. We do a little bit of everything. We want you to join in with us starting next week. Make sure you're with us. We'll see you soon.